family. It's your vegan goddess, more holistic. This is the Confessions of the Dark Goddess number 11. I'm just checking in to let you know I'm still doing my fruitarian diet, but, in case you're interested. Today I'm going to what did I have fruity today? I really didn't have a lot of fruit. Oh yeah, I had watermelon. I've been eating a lot of watermelon. Because watermelon is all around. It's watermelon season. It don't cost an arm and a leg. And I bought, so I've been eating lots of watermelon. Ran across one with seeds in it. I hadn't had one so long. I didn't really like it. It was like, pfft. I remember we used to sit on the back porch and just eat them and spit the seeds out. But for some reason, I don't know. I guess I've been spoiled. I like the ones without the seeds in them. But anyway, I did get a sweet one. Where did I get it at? I think it was Costco. Yeah, I got it at Costco. It wasn't too bad. You don't find that many watermelons that taste that great, but they have a lot of water in them, and they do fill you up. So that's what I like about them the most. Cuts the appetite down. It fills you up, makes you feel real full. You go to the bathroom, you have your water, and you still drink a lot of water, too, as much as I can. I don't always remember. I drink my teas and stuff. And I've been drinking this tea called, what is it called? Pa de Arco. It's a cure-all. Cures cancer, blood pressure, everything. I should have brought it so you could take a look at it. Oh, why do I forget it? Well, let me go get it real quick. I forgot. Just hold on one second. Sorry to leave y'all. Should have been more prepared, but I haven't been making videos like I should be. I'm doing other things, but I've been thinking about you. That's why I tuned in. I don't want y'all to forget about me. So this one is called, it's called Pois de Arco bark. It's from South America. This is what it looks like, you see? It's like a brown bark. You can get it online. I got this from Frontier. There's other different brands, but it's good. It's good anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer. You drink it like a tea. You put like 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces and boil your water. Then you can put the bark in there, let it simmer for about 5 minutes, turn it off, let it simmer, let it just sit there in hot water for about 10 more minutes, and then drain it and drink it down with some, whatever kind of sweetener you like. I've been using maple syrup, agave. That's about it. Excuse me. But it's good for, it's got a list of stuff it's good for. I had the book in here talking about all the stuff it's good for. If I can find that, I can tell you. But can't find it right off the top of my head. Damn. Well, I guess you could say I'm not too prepared. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been drinking a lot of this tea. I kind of chilled this week. But yeah, that's what I've been eating. And then, like I said, when I get up in the morning and have my tea, sometimes I even drink a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's just making confessions. Like, I'm not extreme. I'm not a 100, you know how I say, I don't claim to be, that's the dark secret. I don't claim to be super good and super 100% on anything. But I don't eat dairy, and I don't eat any type of flesh, any kind of animal products. I don't eat, but sometimes I do have Beyond Burgers, and I do have, like today I had potato salad, southern potato salad, vegan style without the eggs in it, but you can make it just like that. It tastes just like the kind your mama used to make, okay? You can make it like that, and with the barbecue vegan chicken. Gardenia, whatever they call them. Theirs is okay, but I can make my own with the little recipes. But I guess as you get older, you don't feel like making all that stuff. You really don't feel like it, but I can make it. But anyways, had some of that because I was getting tired. Because the thing about the fruitarian diet, I do good all day until about 3 o'clock. Then I started getting real hungry. And then that's why I started getting the watermelon there. But still, I do have an emptiness in me. I can do that for about maybe a good 3 days. But then after that, around 3 o'clock, I just want to have something to eat. So I can have something like I'll have, like a vegan, like the other day I had pepper soup, vegan pepper soup with fufu. And then one day I had, what was that? I can't remember what was that. Well, anyways, and then, chili soup, yeah. Because it's got tomatoes in it, and that is a fruit, right? So I can eat tomato soup, right? So, but it's cooked, it's, but it's like I said, you can adjust it to you. Everybody's, it can make adjustments. Whatever works for me is not going to work for you, vice versa. So you can do whatever you want to do, okay? I'm just giving you my experience and how it's been for me. So then I went out and bought a pineapple, and it's green as hell. So in the meantime, I'm eating organic frozen pineapples because, on the raw diet, they want you to have fresh fruit, raw fruit every day. But, in Texas, there's a lot of places you can buy fresh fruit, but, sometimes, like this pineapple, it's going to take a while to get. I guess I could buy a whole bunch of them at one time, but I didn't see any in the stores, but I saw some today, so I just bought one, so I'll deal with that. So, I can mix it up, whatever. I mean, ideally, I guess you want to have, things from the trees, apples, oranges, tangerines, grapefruits, which is good. You can find those here in this climate. And papayas, right? I got a papaya, a couple of those. And I love these. I got little ones because them big ones, they can cost up to $5 or $6, man. There goes my computer again. But yeah, I'll eat that, and then I'll have some. The other day I dehydrated some chocolate nut cookies. It had pecans in there. Put that in the the blender? Not the blender. Whatever. Not the blender. What's the other one called? Whatever, that in there, and walnuts, and what else? A little bit of salt, agave, coconut oil, and then cacao, and then you put that in the food processor, and then pat it down, put it in the freezer, let it get or the refrigerator, let it get cold, and pat it into a cookie shape. Put it in your dehydrator. If you don't want to do that, you could spray a little oil on a cookie sheet and put it in your freezer and eat them like that. Take them out and eat them. Either way. And some dried bananas. I don't know if you can see this or not, because to me my thing messed up again. But anyways, I was thinking about some thoughts, a couple questions. Were apes vegan or vegetarian? Here's a couple questions you can ask. I asked myself, I ran across. Are apes and vegan or vegetarian? Are we naturally vegan, or fruitarian, or did we evolve into becoming vegans and vegetarians, and vegan and fruitarians? Is the vegan the way we grow fruit today, the way fruit is cultivated today, is it natural the way it's cultivated today in today's society? And is fruit the same consistency and composition as mother's milk? Well, the answer, think about those questions, and whatever you think, but actually the answers I came up with is no, none of that. No, apes are not vegetarian, vegan, or fruitarian, because I used to hear that a long time ago, and I didn't really look it up, and then I did the research on it, come to find out they're not. They eat bugs and stuff like that, and fruit, and stuff like that, because people used to base it on apes are they're big and they're strong, gorillas, and they don't eat meat, but not too. They're kind of like omnivores. They eat fruit, vegetables, bugs, and stuff like that. So that would kind of make that false. And so also another question would be, did we naturally evolve into being a vegan or vegetarian? The answer is no to that, because if you believe in evolution, a lot of people don't. That's fine too, whatever. But according to the scientific research and anthropology and what do you call them, paleoanthropologists and whatnot, what they found, like teeth and bones and things like that, and the teeth structure, that certain periods of evolution, they were, fruitarians, but then as they evolved, they ate different things depending on the environment. So, and then another question would be, what was the other one? The way fruit is grown today. Well, no, heck no, because where fruit is grown somewhere in Hawaii, you got rows of fruit. Does it naturally grow like that? No, it's from the plantation system. After Hawaii was colonized by, I guess, the British and the Americans and everybody else, that they set up all these, plantations, where they work the people to death for peanut money, so that the landowners get rich. So that's not natural. It's not natural for stuff to grow that way. So I already know the answer to that. You do too. And also, does fruit have the same chemical composition components as breast milk? No, it doesn't. Okay, but it's good to breastfeed your child. We know that that's nothing can be better than that. So, and then have I ever backslide? At this point, no. At the beginning, I did. The hardest thing for me to get off of was fried chicken. My mother used to tease me about it and start frying that chicken, and I would fall off the wagon every time. That was like maybe about a good 30 years ago. No, when I first started, like my 20s, like 21, 22, 23, up in that area, and backslide. But now, I don't even like the taste of chicken. It's the smell of it, really, anything like that. I do make it for my dog because that's what he likes to eat. I guess the dogs do like raw meat and stuff, but I was giving him raw meat, and all of a sudden I made a mistake and gave him some cooked food because it was cheaper, and he won't eat the raw meat anymore. But anyhow. Now, also, what have I been eating? Like I said, I've had pepper soup. I had vegan barbecue chicken, potato salad, vegan, watermelon, all vegan, papayas and cherries and lemonade. A lot of good lemonade. I've been drinking a lot of lemonade with agave in it, or lemonade with maple syrup. I just don't like the monk syrup and stevia. I was trying for years. When I say years to like this, years to like that stuff. When it wasn't even popular. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. And I'm not going to eat it. Impossible cheeseburgers with the follow your heart cheese, American style cheese. So that's basically all I've been doing is that. I just thought I'd touch bases with you and see how you're doing. And if you're doing okay on your vegan, raw, fruitarian diet, whatever diet you're on, know that you don't have to be perfect, and know, we're all evolving because the environment is changing. But yeah, I think it was on, what was it, Prime Video, Amazon Prime. They had a movie on there about are we eating ourselves into extinction? Y'all should check that out. It talks about all this factory farming, how they're cutting down all the trees in Brazil and all over the world, and unstabilizing all the indigenous people down there, and just making it just because for the craving and for the addiction and the profit of eating cow flesh and how it's damaging the planet. So, it's like people don't realize, you can make a contribution to the earth by just not eating hamburgers and eating meat in that way. But I know maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe that you like those burgers, but you really have to know where they come from. But watch that film. Watch that film. If you don't really want to read a book, as people say, read a book, watch a film. Well, watch this film on, I believe it's Amazon Prime. I think it's Amazon Prime, talking about are we eating ourselves into extinction? I know it's not Netflix. It was Amazon Prime. It's pretty good. It's really good. Well, other than that, that's all I have to talk about today. I just want to stay in touch with you, knowing that I'm still on the planet. Yeah, and the apple tree so far is doing okay because the weather is back down to about 90 now. So it's not really like 110 like it was, 105, 103. It's back down to 90. So, and I put the, what do I call it? The mulch, compost mulch. Yeah, compost mulch around it. So it retains the what what is it? The moisture of the tree. So I'm going to water it every Sunday. And it seems to be a lot better. And I'm hoping that it catches. I know it will. I know it will. It'll stick. It will definitely stick. It's going to grow before you know it. Time will pass and the tree will be big. And that's like 2 years from now. And I'll be like 68, going on 69. So that's just, I hope the Great Mother will let me keep living on and on and on and on. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope everybody's doing fine and having peace and being loving and trying to get along with each other and trying to like yourself and not get all caught up in the material things of the world. I know we live in a materialistic capitalist world. We're all chasing the dollar and and we all competing against one another to get that mighty dollar and backstabbing and trying to outdo each other and outshine each other so you can have more than your next door neighbor and killing each other over this stuff. You all know that. All you got to do is look on the 6 o'clock news. You see how much people are killing each other over this capitalist system to get that money. Get that money no matter what. Is it worth all that? Is it worth killing somebody over? Yeah, I guess a lot of people are under a lot of stress. So if you can, do your meditations, do your deep breathing, excuse me, and, prayers, say your prayers and take out some time for yourself to relax and don't stress as much as you can over all these dollars. I know it can be stressful, but try not to do it. Try not to get all stressed out about the bills and all the shortage of money. The gas is coming down a couple pennies. That helps a lot too. But yeah. So I guess maybe just go out and plant a tree and just be happy. Just do the best you can. Enjoy life no matter what. That's all I can say. And thanks for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up. Press subscribe. Thumbs up. Press subscribe. If you have any comments down below, let me know what you think. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want me to look up, and talk about, we can go into that. And I hope you're having a great weekend because I'm having a wonderful one. That's why I'm stopping in to say hello. I didn't want to lose contact with everybody. Yeah, here's my locks. They're doing pretty good. I hadn't talked about them for a while. Yeah, I saw gray here, and I used the purple shampoo, all different kinds of purple. I done tried them all. Pretty much everything. And my locks, they started out as what do you call them? The raw locks. Uncultivated locks. Where you do all the but I did the interlocking and all that. But I don't like to do it too much because if you do it all the time, I see people with them real tight and stuff, but what they don't realize is that it pulls your roots in your hair. Because I done had 3 sets of locks. I had locks in 1988 and then 2006, and I started these in, was it 2021? Yeah, I believe it was 2021. It's going on 2 years, yeah. And yeah, so the ends are curly because I start unraveling the ends and start curling them up. See, as you can see some of the curls on the end. Because I know they got those goddess locks. I said, well, I can do that. That's the same thing. I can do mine naturally. But it doesn't matter if it's natural or if it's fiber. It doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Because what I say? If somebody talking to you about not wearing a weave, tell them not to wear leather clothes, leather pants, leather jackets, leather in their cars, leather shoes, leather pants, leather purses, leather. If they want to talk about you and your hair, we say, well, I'll stop weaving my hair when you stop wearing leather, okay, and eating animal products. Tell them that. That'll shut them up real quick. Well, anyways, folks, thanks for tuning in. Be happy. And also women, this could help your romantic relationships. When you eat a lot of fruit, it helps your body to smell good, especially lemons, limes, strawberries, cinnamon, jasmine tea. It helps to certain foods to give you a pungent smell. So like if you eat pork and beef and all these dairy products, it makes you smell. You can smell a meat-eating person. They smell bad. Ooh, they stink. I can smell them a mile around. They smell so bad. But see, I guess a meat eater would attract another meat eater because they would like that scent. But me being fruitarian and raw, I'm not attracted to meat eaters because as soon as they come up on me and we start talking, I can smell them. And that's not to be offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. But what I'm saying is, once you start eating fruit and having a vegan raw diet, if you want to have a little cooked food, like mostly all your foods, breakfast, lunch is raw or fruitarian. And in your last meal, you might have a little small cooked meal. You can do that maybe sometimes, once every other day or whatever. Your body's going to smell good. You're really going to smell good. Stay away from a lot of onions and garlic because that'll make you smell too. I just let you in on that because you'll have the men coming to you like nectar. I'm telling you, like you'll smell like nectar because I'm telling you, you won't smell. You will not smell. You will not smell because I'm telling you, women that are meat eaters, if you eat a lot of fish, you're going to smell like fish. If you eat a lot of pork, you're going to have that porky smell. You know how to smell like a pork? You can tell people to eat pork and stuff. They have that scent. I can smell them. When they get around me, I can smell them like, oh, yeah. But anyways, that's a tune. That's just a tip. Not trying to be offensive to hurt nobody's feelings. But if you want to get your man, which I know a lot of women are desperate out there. You want to get that high value man, start eating a lot of fruit. You'll get that high value man. I'm telling you, you will. They'll be lining up. I'm telling you. Well, they will because you're going to smell just like, they're going to be like bees. You're going to smell like mango nectar and strawberries and pineapples and apples and fruit juice and sweet lemons. You're going to be smelling good, girl. You're not going to need, and fellows, men and women, of course you're going to need, you might need some deodorant and put the, the mineral salts on there till your body gets used to it, and starts to adjust because everything you eat is going to come from your skin. You smell it. Because I used to know this person that was a meat eater, and I tell you, their skin, I would smell their skin, and they would just smell like chitlins or pork and stuff, and they would put all this fancy perfume all here, there, everywhere. It'd be all right for a while, and then after that, you can smell it. And just word to wise, just a tip. I mean, I'm not telling everybody to do this. I'm not trying to put anybody down or make anybody feel bad. I'm just passing on information to you. Well, anyways, those are some of the benefits of being a fruitarian. You won't stink. You'll smell good, just like a sweet nectars and sweet oranges and papayas and pineapples. Good for love making when you smell good, Okay, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in. Love you. Peace and blessings, family.